Hi, I'm Joe.
And I'm Chloe.
Welcome back to Mitten Marijuana. We're on episode like 15 or 16 or 103. Who even knows at this point? I've lost count.
Yep, I've not been keeping track at all. This could be number 7. This could be 53. I don't care.
We are on episode 15.
Nice.
Very nice.
I just show up.
That's very true.
I literally just put the microphone in front of me and I'm like, all right, what are we doing?
Yeah. But, it's been going pretty good. We've had, I don't want to say steady growth, but we've had growth.
Nice.
Definite growth. So we'll keep going.
Hell yeah.
I guess. No sense in stopping now.
All right. All right. What are you smoking today?
Well, I am vaping. I am vaping my Mitten extracts, Rainbow Z, because I still have it.
The Rainbow Dash vape.
Yeah. Though I am about halfway empty, which I think is the most I've gotten out of a vape before I've given up on them, because they jam and shit. This one jams sometimes, gets clogged up, but not as bad, and is very easily fixed.
Yeah.
Very quickly fixed. So this is my favorite vape I have smoked, period.
And I am smoking the Breeze Canna Pro in Watermelon Mint. These are the newer, bigger ones that they came out with. And this so far is my favorite vape by a long shot. Also doesn't get jammed, but it is also like brand new. But I've had Breezes that do jam like right out of the box.
Same. That fucking
It's kind of insane.
I think I have one up here. Yeah. Not this one exactly. Oh, it is this one. Super Lemon Haze. Whatever fucking reason, it jams, and then it's just,
you can't.
It doesn't matter how much you work it, it just done. So
yeah, at one point I was literally like prepping my vapes to come home, where like I was sitting in my car with my vape in my hand, not even smoking it, literally just holding it in front of my hot fan in my car for like my entire drive home, just so that way I could smoke it by the time I got here, because they would get so badly clogged.
Yeah.
Those Breezes suck. This new Breeze Pro, goated so far.
Good with the sauce.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
I also really like this flavor. Makes me believe that I would be a menthol smoker if it was a cigarette. Watermelon mint. It literally tastes like menthol watermelon gum.
I think if everyone had menthol cigarettes as their first cigarette, everyone would just be a menthol cigarette smoker. I think the only reason people aren't is because men don't want to be caught dead smoking a menthol. Most of the time. Like,
why?
I don't think I can't tell you a single woman I've seen smoking like a Marlboro Red. I'm like, ooh, give me the Marlboro Red, please.
I still have my mom's cigarette order memorized.
I know. I don't even think they make them.
Virginia Slims Ultralights 120s in either the blue or the green box, whatever one she was saying she always smoked at the time. Non-menthol.
That's crazy.
Yep, my mom was not a menthol smoker. Still isn't, I guess, as far as I'm concerned.
That probably wasn't her first cigarette, though, was a menthol. And also, I think once you get addicted to the nicotine, it's just
downhill from there. I know.
I've been seeing a lot of the Zen pouches.
Oh, jeez. I saw someone make Zen pouch container Christmas lights.
Oh,
they took a string of Christmas lights, cut out little squares on like the sides of the can, and just clipped them together. Like closed the can over the light. And, looks kind of funny, not gonna lie.
I'm not a dipping guy. I did put in a lipper once and almost puked instantly. Oh, I did puke, but it was almost instantly. Put the almost in the wrong spot. So I haven't dipped since.
Was that during the military?
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Okay.
And then
I couldn't have imagined it. I guess it's not hard to come across.
I've done the pouches, the coffee coffee grinds pouches. I've done a couple of those that give you caffeine. They taste better. You can swallow it. So I don't need to be sitting there with a spit cup fucking constantly. So
yeah, I don't understand people that dip.
they're addicted to nicotine.
That's
what are you talking
just
about?
insane.
Yeah. Man, that's an addiction.
But why that form? Like,
but why are people addicted to heroin? Like, you gotta go find a needle, a belt, heroin, a spoon, a lighter. Like, there's a lot of fucking steps to doing that shit. I don't know if that's heroin or meth, but, you know, the big drugs. The non-fun weed drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what I was getting to is there's a company, I think it's called Voom. They make weed pouches, THC pouches.
Whoa.
So I think we gotta get some of those on the pod.
I'm very scared about that taste.
They're like, I think I saw they're 20 milligrams per like pouch. That's kind of neat. You could just throw in a pouch real quick.
But like also, I would like that in almost like a higher dose. I hate to say it, in like a 30.
Fuck it, put in 3. Well, for you, I guess 2. I think there's 10s, but you know.
Yeah, just because I can get that in an edible, I guess, is kind of where I'm like, that doesn't really benefit me more than just an edible does.
Double horseshoes. Yeah, that was the thing. Like, in my head, I was like, that'd be cool to have. And I'm like, well, fucking when? Like, there's no instance where, like, I'm not driving around and be like, oh, I need to, I gotta get high real quick. Let me put in a dip. Let me put in a lip. Like, for what? So I don't really see any actual beneficial use for it.
I guess if you're transitioning from nicotine, from like doing dip to getting into weed.
Though you probably shouldn't be smoking weed as often as you're smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, but if you're like just trying to replace one habit with a different one.
I guess. Just don't do it like while you drive and shit. Like, the only times I would dip is when I have to be driving or like working. And those are also times I would not be getting high. So,
well, like I said, transitioning. Maybe. Yeah. That's like the only time I can think of.
Right. I don't know.
I don't know. People are wild. I'm sure some people will absolutely go feral for them.
Yeah, I mean,
and I'm gonna let them do that if that's their choice of cool. Ingestion. I don't understand what you have against edibles, but sure.
Yeah, that was it. It was like just an edible.
I guess. Ooh, that might work nice for Susan.
Oh, yeah.
Because edibles do not work on her, like, at all. I wonder if she would benefit from that. That would actually be kind of nice. That's actually...
Future podcast guest?
No.
We'd do a review with the dip? The dips? There?
I guess.
Did it work?
Yeah.
We'll see.
Just, hey.
Yeah, so... You know, that's where I was at with that stuff.
Yeah, I didn't know about that.
Something else we didn't know about.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Cannabis. I literally looked up weed news this week because we kind of have nothing to talk about. We didn't do anything this week.
I feel like we did plenty this week. We just can't remember it.
Well, we finally did a thing that we've talked about on the podcast a million times.
And I went golfing.
Nice. But cannabis can help treat female orgasmic disorder, a study finds, as Ohio officials consider adding it as a qualifying condition. This is kind of weird to read with this microphone.
Yeah, well, you don't have to, like, just give us the nitty-gritty. I mean, I guess, obviously, the headline gives you enough. If you're wondering what the female orgasmic disorder is when women afterwards, after the fuck, they will either have a delayed orgasm or no orgasm. So, fellas, maybe it's not you. Maybe the bitch just needs to smoke some weed.
But if she still can't come
then you're
on
fucked.
Weed, then
you're
it's
fucked.
you.
You're fucked, dude. Yeah, so do a little high sex. She's trying to skim read, but she doesn't know how to skim read. She reads.
Yeah, I can't skim read.
That's all right. I think the headline told us pretty much everything
I'm
about
just trying
it.
to get like the numbers.
Oh, I don't know if I care about numbers.
Oh wow, women with anxiety disorders represented 44% of women in this study.
They're just too anxious. They can't come. Like, fuck.
Maybe it is considered an anxiety disorder.
I think it would be. That would make sense, actually. You're so anxious, you can't think about the fuck. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm reading this article all sorts of out of order, so
Yeah.
it's not making any sense.
Yeah, so you might as well stop reading it. So the thing that we talked about doing is we got our new desks in. And when we did that, we reorganized this entire room.
Yeah, we switched sides of the room too. So all of our stuff is on the opposite sides.
And we have cool new desks. Big fan.
Yep, I am so far really liking it.
I love this. The soundboard being right here. And being able to sit at a desk and look at each other. This feels right. It just feels normal. It doesn't feel like we are doing a podcast in our room. It feels like we're just doing a podcast. Like a podcast booth, you know?
Not really. I feel the same.
But
like I feel the same way I did before.
Quality of the setup wise, we're not sitting at two completely different desks, different heights, with a little fucking dinner TV tray in between us with a microphone shit on it. We are sitting facing each other at very nice professional looking desks that are cheap as shit.
That no one's seeing.
They're $120 on Amazon.
Yeah.
Look up L desk. I think that's all I typed in, how I found it. L desk. Yeah,
also,
we got an L desk?
Yeah, forgot to grab super glue.
Yep, I'm going to have to do that. It comes with RGB lights to put underneath your monitor stand. And it is nice.
They fall off within 10 minutes. So,
but it's weird because in other, I think it was that I had where they're falling off is where I tried to correct the angle because they started angling aggressive. So I think that's it. That's where it's falling off. And at the very end, I tried peeling off just the backing of the adhesive, and I peeled off the adhesive also. So that wasn't good.
Yeah.
So
but
that's where
super glue.
That's where it's failing, and super glue will fix.
Yep.
Super
and
glue
honestly, it's not on like a face that we're gonna see.
Yeah.
And it's on a cheap enough fucking desk that
we're not gonna
I
resell
don't
these
care.
desks. No one's gonna buy these secondhand.
Yeah. And as if we'd replace
We're not in that
like
world
these
anyway.
lights, if they die,
they die.
What they do?
I'll super glue another strip
right
next
in front
to
of
it.
them. Like,
I do not give a fuck.
It's how many inches deep we could super glue so many strips of RGB.
Yeah. It'll be fine.
Yeah. I was thinking about that. I was like, do we really want to super glue? And I'm like, yeah fucking why not?
We don't live in a heirloom furniture society anymore.
No.
We live on a Temu society.
I am very happy that I've been able to keep my dresser this long, but I am out.
You can't get rid of it.
No, I can't.
That's an heirloom dresser.
I know.
That is a proper solid wood dresser.
That's the only reason why I'm not upgrading. That's from the Amish from when my grandparents got married.
We have to keep it.
Yeah, like this thing is insane at how nice it is. I love it. I love that dresser.
I seldom find nice looking shit.
It was John's when he was in high school and like college. And he would keep his movie tickets underneath the glass.
No, we kind of did something similar.
I know.
But
I just remember I would always go into his room as a kid, being so much younger than him. I would look at all of the movies he's seen because I wasn't ever able. He had a job at that point.
Right. He could afford to go out.
He would spend his own money to go to the movies and whatnot. But at that point, we were so broke. I wasn't allowed to go to movies.
I had to deal with my cousin. That if I got, I think it was B's or higher on my report card, she would take me to the movies and give me $20. But if
For
I
every
didn't,
grade?
for every year.
Oh.
So it wasn't like at the end of the year. It was like every semester.
Mm-hmm.
We did trimesters. Every trimester. Kind of weird. That's
Who was this with?
my cousin Brienne.
Oh. That she seen that's
So
very much her.
definitely saw quite a few movies. That was enough. Fucking, I would do exactly enough work to maintain B plus, and I'm like, all right, now I go see a movie.
Yep, that was your perfect motivator. That was genius of her.
Yeah, I don't know how she knew. I didn't even know I liked movies that much. But I love movies. Big movie guy over here.
That was a great incentive.
I watch them, I make them, I act in them.
I think because that's kind of selling an experience too.
Yeah, it wasn't like
it wasn't like the family video. It wasn't the family video thing of bring in your report card and you get a free rental for every.
I think that was really it. It wasn't that I would rent something that I'd have to pick something that everyone would like or something I don't want my mom to know I'd like.
It was very much just a movie for you.
Yeah, like I can go watch a fun movie. I can go watch a horror movie and not have my mom sitting there like, oh.
Yeah.
Or falling asleep and then asking me fucking questions the entire goddamn movie.
What movie did she do that?
Who is this? What are you talking about?
She did that with Top Gun, didn't she?
I don't think so.
No.
There were too many people at Top Gun. No, maybe she did talk about, but she definitely did.
She was asking a lot of dumb questions during Top Gun. That's what I thought was so funny. Is I was like, I don't even watch these movies, and I'm following better than you.
My mom.
I'm hardly paying attention.
My mom, dad, and I went to see The King's Speech. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie.
No.
It's Colin Firth. It was like the first this is a movie. Like this is an Oscar movie. Like this is a proper movie. It was my first one I ever saw. And big takeaways, my mom falls asleep during movies. Luckily she didn't ask me any questions about it because I was still pretty young, so I was still just kind of like trying to understand the fuck was going on in the movie. I'm like,
you were asking the same questions.
Yeah, it was it wasn't that I couldn't follow. It was like it was a little boring for a kid. I want to watch it again. Because I remember the broadcast. It was just lively enough to keep me there. Like it was all about this king who had a big stutter problem. Like one of the kings of Britain. I can't remember which one. But he had a huge stuttering issue. He couldn't address the public without stuttering. So he saw a speech pathologist. And he learned that the only time he doesn't stutter is when he's cursing. So using cursing, they worked on a stutter. Is that hailing out?
I have no idea.
Like I said,
there is a giant spider on the window, though.
On the outside?
On the screen.
Oh.
On the inside of the screen.
That's outside. That's outside now. Nothing we can really do about it. We open the window, we risk him getting in.
Or at least I can't tell.
He's probably on the outside. Little dude's just vibing. Who cares?
No, he's on the screen.
Nah,
he is on the inside of that screen.
But he's just vibing. You can't get in.
He fucking better not.
You cannot get in through a window like that.
I don't care. After last year and the trauma that I went through, I'm not fucking with no spiders in this house this year. I swear to God.
Looking at the spot where it all happened.
Last year, I'm sitting at my computer just playing games, stoned as hell. And then literally out of nowhere, mind you, I am deathly afraid of spiders. I hate them so much. I cannot stand them. A spider just drops from the ceiling 2 inches away from my face. Like, I am not exaggerating. Just kind of like dips right in front of my face. I also still have no idea how I kept my composure as well as I did, because I have never been more scared in my life.
That's fair.
Like, genuinely afraid.
You're heard. You're valid.
I hate you. You pretentious fuck.
I don't. Oh,
But that's about the size of that spider, and that scares the fuck out of me.
probably the same guy.
Hate you. No, don't do that to me.
Spiders only have like a 6-month lifespan at tops.
It's a big boy,
anyway,
I don't like it.
when I was making my food, I was
Mhm.
trying to figure out what I was gonna eat. I'm like, all right,
Yeah, you took a long time.
like let's pick something healthy. And I was like trying to run through my mind what healthy things I can quickly make. I'm like, well, the healthiest thing I can make is probably the same shit I had yesterday: mac and cheese and chicken, which isn't particularly unhealthy, but it's not like I was like.
It's getting to a point where it's getting unhealthy.
Yeah, I was looking for like cordon bleu, like throw a cordon bleu in the oven. I'm like, fuck, don't have any. They didn't have any when we were at Meyer last time.
Nope.
Stupid assholes.
I know.
Should have known I was coming.
My God. Yeah, I gotta get sandwich food the next time I'm at
That
the
was
store.
another thing. I was like, I'll make a sandwich. Oh, speaking of fucking sandwiches, I need to start bringing lunch to work. My IBS cannot fucking handle it anymore.
No.
We got McDonald's. Did you see my fucking tweet today?
Oh yeah. I was confused.
I had to shit so bad, and we were at a job site where there is not a bathroom. I was fucking holding a shit for so long, and it wasn't because I didn't shit at lunch. I shit at lunch, but we had McDonald's for lunch. Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
I was sitting there. I already have IBS, which stands for IB shit, of course. I was sitting there fucking. I was like
shaking.
I was literally shaking, and my heart was at like 150 beats per second.
Oh, beats per second? No.
Beats per minute. No, it was beats per second. I was fucking. I was vibrating.
Oh my God.
No, it was fucking. My heart was racing. I had goosebumps, and I was fucking shivering. I was like, oh my fucking God, Lord, if you just let me not shit myself right now. When I finally got to a bathroom, it was fucking bad. Luckily, it was a porta john, so no one's hurt.
The worst.
I'm like, fuck, dude. I'd hate to be at a client's house, just be fucking blowing up their toilet with them home.
Oh
Hearing me just shitting my brains out. So I need, if I go to McDonald's, I need an alternative to. I always just I got a quarter pounder. 6 nuggies and fries.
You gotta figure out what your triggers are. I mean, greasy food is
It's
already
be
one
that.
of them.
Yeah, that I definitely get it when I eat a lot of like cheese, like pizza cheese.
Yep.
But that's one that is more manageable. It doesn't hurt like that McDonald's grease shit hurt. That sucked. I'm not fully convinced that I just didn't get food poisoning when I was fucking there. I'm like, holy shit, dude. That was awful. So I vowed in my head. When I did my little prayer to God, I'm like, please God, don't let me shit myself. I was like, I'll never eat at McDonald's again if you just let me not shit myself today. So I made a vow. I made a vow to God that I will not eat McDonald's. I said eat though, because their Sprites be crispy as fuck.
Oh my God.
You know, a little dessert doesn't hurt every once in a while, but I won't have like a proper lunch.
I can't not watch this spider now.
Oh.
It scares the fuck out of me, especially with how fast he's moving.
You're like doing the thing where you look over my shoulder as though you're looking at something. You're like looking out the window like you're looking into the distance, see something going on. I'm like, fuck is going on?
No, I'm literally just watching this spider. Every time I look out this window, I'm watching this fucking spider.
Yeah, you just
I think
move
he
around.
is on the outside.
Good.
Yeah, he is on the outside of the house.
You're welcome.
Thank God. I just watched him
mentally.
move out of the screen area.
Anyway.
I'm confused because his back is to us, right? His legs are facing out to the yard. So he's like backwards on his net, like on his web.
Or you just don't know how he's oriented?
No, his back is like, I was watching him and his like legs were,
I don't know.
He's like this is his
It's
web,
just an illusion.
his legs there. So I was like,
it's just an optical illusion and you're seeing him upside down. I don't know.
I don't know. That was really weird. That's why I was
him.
so convinced that he was on this side of the screen.
Chloe does this thing where we'll be at fucking restaurants and she'll look over my shoulder and she'll kind of like a little fucking move off to the side and squint like she sees somebody as though like there's a fucking threat. And I always get so paranoid. I'm like, fuck is going on behind me?
Literally nothing ever.
But she moves in a way that would tell you otherwise, and I'm not gonna not be paranoid about it. Because one time there will fucking be something. Like,
and I will verbally tell you.
I don't think you will. I think you'll freeze up and you'll be quiet. That's what I fear. So that's why I can't not check.
If I say your name very seriously, then something is going on. If I just go,
but if something super serious is going on, I'm not convinced that you wouldn't stop talking. You know, that you wouldn't just be so in shock.
If I was with you, I would at least say your name.
But you think that. You don't know that. So, and I don't know that.
I don't think I'd be able to help myself. I think that would be my reflex. That would be my reflex.
As long as you're not one of the bitches that would just be screaming for no fucking reason.
If I am, it's legitimately out of reflex. Even I get mad once I realize. It's like, if I scream about something, I will also get angry at myself of, why the fuck did I yell? Like, why did I scream?
There's this video
I don't mean to. It's not on purpose.
There's this video of a plane that made an emergency landing in the water at a beach. And it was moving so fucking slow. It landed. It almost could just land it. Like, it was slow as hell. Everyone was well cleared. There was a little girl closer to the water. And the fucking people in the video just screaming at the top of their lungs like someone is actively stabbing them. It's like, can you shut the fuck up? Who is this helping? Who are you helping? It's like, dude, you're causing chaos for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of car crash compilation videos. I used to fall asleep to like the road rage compilations.
Insane.
But I do it especially before a long drive to kind of desensitize myself to dumb fucks and to remind myself of what could happen, what to look out for. So I see it as like trying to mentally prepare myself and calm down, get all that fucking road rage out at someone I can't actually do anything to. So if something happens, like, you fucking dumb bitch, you're lucky I saw a video on this earlier this morning. But you know, so but one of my biggest pet peeves.
Could you imagine being said that? Like being told that, getting into a car accident and the guy that
so fucking lucky I watched the video this morning. I'd fucking kill you if I didn't watch that video.
I don't think I'd be able to take you seriously. I'd look at you and be like, what the fuck?
Good. I bet.
Are you safe to be operating a vehicle at this moment, sir?
Anyway, but one of my biggest pet peeves is when like a guy is driving and his girlfriend's in the passenger seat and there's an accident a mile up the road. John, shut the fuck up, dude. Stop yelling at him. It's nowhere near here. What do you want? Oh, it fucking drives me crazy. You think he's not fucking also seeing the big flames in front of you? Bitch, stop talking. Just shut the fuck up for a second. Oh my God. And if men do that too, when I see that happen, shut the fuck up. Oh my God.
Part of my problem, I feel like, is my depth perception.
You don't do it.
I know, but
thankfully,
if I ever do, it truly feels as though it is just my failure at depth perception.
Just trust I see
I'm nervous
unless
that we are too close.
Unless
and I
it's
am
something really
uncomfortable.
small and you are truly unaware.
Just tell me we're far enough away.
But then you can say
we're okay.
But if you see something big, if there's an obvious car accident, like, did you see the car accident? Yeah. I'm driving. So, yes, I did see the car accident because I'm driving. And I have to be seeing the things. Everything in front of me is being seen.
Yeah, it's the little things where I'd be asking you. But big things I know, like big obvious things, duh. Then I get nervous again because depth perception fails.
Yeah.
Fails me very hard.
That one always kills me. Then when guys will speed around somebody, slam on the brakes, and then hop out at a red light and walk up. What's up? What's up? One of these days, you're going to run into the wrong fucking guys, get popped, dude.
Yeah.
You guys calm the fuck down on the road.
If there was more of a threat
Watch these videos before you go driving, and you'll feel calmer during the day because you'd already seen the videos. It's a
I
coping
feel
mechanism.
like if there was more genuine threat to the random civilian for potentially getting shot for doing dumb shit, I would like to believe that it would lower the stupidity level.
I think I said that to you.
Probably. This seems like a very you thing.
If everyone just assumed that if you said the dumbest shit possible, like especially stupid questions, if everyone knew that you might get popped for asking something stupid,
or doing that kind of thing of like, as a semi-truck driver, if you are going to cut through 4 lanes of traffic, cut me off, and then stop on the exit ramp
if you knew
that we are both
popped,
trying to get
you probably would do it less often.
Yeah.
Especially in cars. If you knew I might
if it's like you're literally about to hit my truck and I beeped at you so you know that you're too close to me.
Yeah.
So you don't wreck your car. I'm a semi. Like, I don't... You can run into me and I can't even
I don't
tell.
give a fuck, dude. Beep all you want.
But you're going to demolish your entire rear differential. Like, your entire axle's gone. So I'm trying to keep you safe.
Delete. Yeah, like, I don't get it.
And you get mad at me by stopping in the middle of the exit ramp and getting out of your convertible with your face so clearly visible the entire time.
In Tennessee, we lived on we didn't live on it, but one of like the busiest strips is like a 3, I think it's technically 7 lanes, because it's 3 lanes of either direction, then a turn lane in the middle.
Yep, and then a lot of times at intersections, there were right-hand turn lanes as well. So another lane.
I don't think on that road. But this one time, when I was driving, I was in the farthest right lane, because I had to turn at some point, but it wasn't for like a couple miles. But there was this guy that was fucking roaring up, speeding past everybody. It's like a fucking 35-mile-an-hour zone. This dude's doing like 70.
Oh, yeah.
And this red car gets in front of him before he could fucking pass more. And I was like, yeah, you fucking go, red car. And the red car cut me off, slammed on the brakes because they were turning at the intersection. I didn't make any facial, I didn't have any facial expression. I didn't go, what the fuck? I didn't throw my hands up. I didn't speak. I was like, whoa. I hit the brakes.
Like,
and then he flipped me off. And then I got pissed. I was like, you know what? I wrote down his fucking tag number, his license plate number, memorized the car, saw his car at a Home Depot.
Drivers in Tennessee are... People say that Michigan drivers are bad.
No.
At least we get a driver's license.
I think Indiana has the worst drivers.
I think Indiana has the worst.
That's not my opinion. I think based on an article I read, I'm pretty sure it was Indiana had the fucking worst drivers. But anyway,
wasn't the whole article only tested in Indiana though?
No.
I think wasn't there an article like that though where they said the worst place is... I thought it was that.
I don't know.
Where like only 2 cities studied were out of the state, and it was wild.
I don't know. They had a top 10 list of worst states to drive in.
That's crazy.
So you can't do that with just 2 states, 2 other states. Anyway, I saw his car at a Home Depot,
Mm-hmm.
and I let some air out of his tires to get my get back. Don't fuck with me. I'll play a long con. If I saw his car tomorrow, I'm letting air out those tires. Fucking guy,
God.
get away from me.
It's not slashing tires.
No,
It's
I'm not.
just
I'm not slashing. I'm just
and not
severely
emptying.
inconveniencing him. I'm getting him low enough where his fucking low tire light will pop on.
Yep.
I'm like, what the fuck? And it's more than one, so you can't just put on your spare and call it good. You're going to the fucking. You're going to the gas station and get some air. Hope you enjoy paying for air, you fucking asshole. Don't flip me off. I ain't doing anything, prick. That
right.
pissed.
Even like
I was so calm. I was like, well, I'm doing really good with my anger. And he flipped me off like, this fucking guy is gonna pay. I'm gonna kill this guy. I'm really glad I saw his car. That felt good.
Oh my God.
I felt like I got back under and I felt I reacted proportionally.
Oh
I didn't damage any property. I ruined his day. I hope he had a date to go to.
Pissed him off as much as he pissed you off.
Yeah, I hope his day's ruined. I hope he asked for the video cameras and he saw me doing it and he remembered. I hope the fucking guy gets what he got coming to him. Oh man, yeah, I haven't had a lot of road rage recently, but when I was just driving to the Detroit airport, fucking dickhead stopped on the freeway. We're doing 70 stops so we can try and merge into exit lane that's backed the fuck up. And he's like, I'm gonna merge right at the front of the exit lane. Like treating like a zipper merge, but that's not how exit lanes work.
No.
Or how freeways work. So bro's just dead stopped on the freeway.
Yep.
Like, god damn, dude, I almost got killed.
That is also part of why I hate taking people to the airport. It's just airports are always in like the highest traffic areas.
I wasn't even near Detroit yet.
Oh my God.
I was.
Were you by the Flint exit?
No.
There is one Flint exit that sucks ass. It is the absolute worst, and that would make sense as to why it happened there.
I think it was Ann Arbor.
That also makes sense.
No, usually there's such good students at Ann Arbor.
Mm.
The better schools there, that's for sure. Lansing's where you gotta look out.
Yeah, for couch fire.
A bunch of dipshits fucking going to school at Lansing.
Oh my God.
Couldn't get into the good Michigan school.
At least they're not getting their
Say it,
tuition
bitch.
paid twice
Oh, I don't know what that means.
by their patients that they charge and their students
Oh.
that they charge to go to school there.
Charging their students to be doctors at their college, where they're charging their patients to go to the
Go
doctor.
to doctors.
Like, But #1 cancer research institute in the world.
Yep.
So I'll take it.
I guess.
I'll take
If that's where the money's
I think
going,
that's the
I guess I
trade-off.
can't get too crazy
I
mad.
think with you
but
and
I'm
them,
still
I think
not.
it's clear that in the football program, clearly the two places that money's going.
Not football.
Yeah, it was. Not no more. But Harbaugh left. He's retired.
Never went to the Rose Bowl.
What? Huh?
Didn't they never go to the
They
Rose Bowl?
just went undefeated last season.
Mm.
So no. They did tremendous. Literally undefeated. The top. And then he left
I don't do sports.
college football, and now he's in the NFL as a head coach, which I don't think is a very common thing to happen. Like typically go from like a head coaching job, though he was a top head coach. I think if I can't remember Alabama's head coach name, but I think if he were to ever leave and go to the NFL, he'd get offered some pretty good jobs. But you also gotta do it the times right. You gotta have a team open, looking for a coach.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta want to be on that team. Anyway.
The only sports team I honestly want to go see other than hockey games is that one baseball team, the Bananas.
Oh, the Savannah Bananas?
Yeah, I was right. It was Georgia.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Savannah Banana.
Yeah, I couldn't remember for some reason.
I mean, that guy could make millions.
I think I said Atlanta bananas, but
not to me.
I know. Well, I was talking about it to Anne. She
I was
found a
thinking
video
about
of
them
theirs.
too.
She was talking about she had seen one of their videos where like the camera guy filming the original video is getting filmed by somebody else to show the smooth moves of the camera guy, like jumping the fence and shit like that to film the promo videos for the team.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a behind the scenes thing. And I was like, oh yeah, that's the one baseball team where their cheerleaders are grandmas.
Mm-hmm.
It's Savannah Nanas.
Yeah, there's a lot of different rules in that one.
Yeah, and they
made baseball fun again, basically. Baseball used to be really, really fun. It got boring, got fun, got boring, got fun. We're in a super boring, and they added new rules that just made it still
way worse.
Fucking boring.
Yeah, it's
don't know about worse, but
it's the worst sport.
No, soccer and basketball still exist.
I will take both of those
and
over
there's
baseball.
Also the women's league of both of those. So no, I think baseball's still better.
No, I will take all of that over baseball. Other than the Savannah Bananas.
I jack off with sandpaper watching baseball over going to like a basketball or a soccer game. Could not be fucked.
You loved your sister's basketball games. Shut up.
I love yelling at the refs. But you get kicked out of those games. I've seen enough people get kicked out of high school basketball games. I would get kicked out. I don't care about professional level basketball. I consider women's basketball also professional basketball, in case you were wondering. Can't be fucked. I didn't like it when the men did it. I definitely am not going to like it when, like, men play shittier. Like, I don't fucking care, dude. Stop playing stupid sport. Where's the women's baseball team? I'd watch that.
It's called softball.
Yeah, softball sucks. Fuck softball. There's also no pro softball that I'm aware of.
I have no idea.
I've never seen it. There's college softball. That's a big one. I think it's weird for women. Like, for men, if you play football in high school, there's a chance you could play football in college. You do good in college, there's a chance you could be a professional football player forever. Mm-hmm. Same thing with basketball. Though that's true for women now, too. Women can also be professional basketball players. Won't get paid anywhere near as much, but they can do it. You're still just playing a fucking little game, making more than you probably really need to. Mm-hmm. But get the bread. Don't let the league steal all your money. But then baseball. Women are only like allowed to play baseball in like the early days, at least in the leagues around here. They could play t-ball, then like Pinto and Mustang and shit. But after that, once you go to high school,
even middle school,
I think you can play baseball, but then you have to try out against all the men. There's no women's baseball team. No. But there's a women's softball team. In fact, I think that's only women.
Which has a dumber pitch.
Yeah, it has a dumber pitch, a bigger ball, and everyone's wearing face masks in the infield. I don't care. Be safe, but fuck, it looks lame as shit, dude. I can't fucking deny it. I joined a baseball league where we don't wear mitts. We don't wear helmets. We hit with wooden bats, and the ball is dense as shit. Like, I want to look cool. I don't want to be wearing safety gear. Looking cool is number one priority.
That's why you played tennis and not football.
Yeah, I want to look cool. Not little sissies wearing their pads. No, I didn't play football because I was scrawny as fucking high school.
You were. Jesus Christ.
I wouldn't have been able to do a damn thing. When I did play football, I was a tight end.
You would have gotten snapped in half. I was an offensive tight end.
No, I did all right, but I mean, where I was put originally, like when I did play at OTE, So for the offensive tight end, you were either a blocker or you're running passing routes. Like the second part, I'm good at. I can run a passing route. I can catch a ball. But once I gotta block someone, a defensive lineman, weighing fucking 90 pounds, and I'm weighing 180 in middle school. Like, dude, I'm not. Fuck. I gotta stop him. So it wasn't fun, to say the least. But
then you played tennis.
Yeah, then I played tennis. Well, I played a lot of sports.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely did go football, tennis. That's it. I played.
No, you've played everything.
I played most of the major sports in the United States. I haven't played cricket. Every time I want to play cricket, like I have like a feeling like it'd be nice to like learn. I start looking at cricket and I'm like, fuck, can't do that. Stupid as shit. I don't think cricket's stupid, but so many fucking rules. I can't.
I kind of want to learn cricket, just because of Heather's.
I thought they played croquet.
It is croquet. I forget that those are two different games.
Very different games. We have a croquet set.
Yeah, I do not know how to play croquet.
Really easy.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. We'll play croquet this summer.
I call Heather Chandler.
Okay, well, that's not a ball color. So I'll put you down as red.
When really, I'm more of a Veronica Sawyer.
I think I'm more of a Heather.
Which one?
Heather.
You are a Heather.
I can tell you what Heather I am.
Oh, what Heather are you?
Hold on. Give me a second. I just grabbed my phone.
Yeah, you should just know this.
I have it in my fucking TikTok drops.
What Heather are you? I think, let me guess, Duke.
Do you think it's Duke?
Uh-huh.
Heather Chandler.
Oh, yep. I do remember that.
I can see it.
Yeah, you're a Gryffindor.
It's my beautiful blue eyes.
You're a Gryffindor. You're Heather Chandler.
I'm God.
You're the red character.
My people.
You're the red main character.
Mm-hmm. I give off main character
Number one.
Energy. I was number 4. Number 1 had no hair. Number 4 had beautiful blonde hair. I was number 4 guy.
There was only 2 girls, so I had. What was it?
Oh, there were only 2.
3 and number 5.
I think number 3, number 6.
There was a number 6.
Like, do you not know any of like the lore of the show?
Well, you know what I mean. Like I thought there was only 5 characters, like main characters.
There's 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 3 and 5.
Yeah. 3 is the little Asian girl with the green sweater, and number 5 is the black girl with the red hat. Red hat?
Red hat.
Yay. Blue shirt, red hat, white shorts.
No.
No? I thought she... What's her outfit?
No shorts. No pants, generally.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's the white stripe I was thinking of.
Yeah, but that's just her sweatshirt.
Yeah. I knew she was in red, white, and blue.
Yeah, shit, even
So,
fucking
number 3
doesn't have pants.
Yeah, that was like the era of girls in no pants. At least she's got leggings on.
Does she?
She's got
Oh, yeah. Okay,
black lines for legs. Yeah, she's got leggings on, bitch.
Yeah.
But that was like the era of like
I love tiny pencil sized legs going into giant shoes, massive socks.
I know. I love that art style.
Yeah. Wait, number 1 also has the same thing going on.
No pants?
No, he's wearing shorts. But like number 4 wears pants, number 2 wears pants. You know what number 1 I did relate to?
What was number 4? Was number 4 the orange sweater?
Yeah.
Hey, a yellow bowl cut.
That one looked like me. The one that looked the most like me.
I guess, yeah.
He had the attitude. He was cool. Third thing.
That right there was number 1.
He was Australian too, I think.
Weren't they all?
No.
Am I crazy?
No, I'm pretty sure it was only number 4 was Australian.
Was he really? I don't remember that detail. I hardly remember number 4 at all. Like, I forgot he existed entirely. I was like, number 1, obvious. Number 2, round boy with the blue shirt. Number 3, little Asian girl. Number 5, black girl. I didn't even ask where number 4 was.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure there was an episode where number 1 was wearing a black t-shirt and like blue jeans.
I fucks with it.
I just remember I really liked that look. I'm like, that's fucking dope.
I loved when shows that never changed clothes changed clothes.
Yeah.
Like when they played Sims.
What the hell?
They have like their main outfit and then you get that kind of like behind the scenes of like them at home or whatever. And it's like, oh, this is what you wear like outside of the main plot of this story. Like that number 1 outfit of like they go to his house.
All right.
Look out to mobile command. Roger that, number 5. Keep him on his lead.
That's number 1. He is British.
Well, I took
Yeah. Yeah, number 1's British.
Is he voiced by Daniel Radcliffe?
It's not good.
What are you talking about? He's just talking to some super cute girl.
See? Yeah, cool Australian accent. Not the
That's
nerdy
such a bad accent.
I think that's just the way the guy talks. Oh, he's bad because he's Australian? That's fucked up.
No, I'm comparing that to like The Wiggles. Like an actual Australian-based show.
Saying, like, The Wiggles was bad. I was about to fucking knock you on content.
No, I'm comparing it like to like The Wiggles and Bluey and like a genuine childhood media Australia.
Well, it definitely
Australian
wasn't
childhood
he was
media.
bad at it. The guy that did it, D. Bradley Baker. He's one of the best voice actors. Like, period.
Yeah, I know D. Bradley Baker. That was not a good take on it.
But I think for what
I feel like he could have done better.
Good enough. Benjamin Diskin did number 1.
Benjamin Diskin? I've never heard of him, but I legitimately heard that and I was like, is that Daniel Radcliffe? What the hell?
Where do you think he's from?
London.
L.A.
He's from L.A.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ, that was way better. I hate to say it. That was a better
American.
British than Bradley Baker's Australian.
Well, okay. Yeah, it's fine. But he was doing it. This specific kid, this Australian kid who's been living in the U.S. for his whole life, so kind of tracks. It would start to fade over time, which is weird. That's how accents work.
Mm-hmm.
There's a guy on YouTube that I watch all the time who's I think it's called Lost in the Pond, but he does videos of like the cultural differences and things of that nature. He'll make those kind of videos.
Mm-hmm.
But I know in the back of my head that like at some point you can watch his first video and his latest video and it won't sound the same.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's so weird. I bet you could do it right now and hear differences, but I might have to do it after this podcast. He makes some fun videos though. I like him. Good guy. Good Brit. But now he's American. He's a good American. There's that other British guy that moved to America on TikTok.
Oh, yeah, the kind of like annoying blonde one.
Yeah, still don't like him. But at least you're being annoying and pro-American. Shout out to that guy.
Yeah, I have to be in a specific mood for his content.
Mm-hmm.
I have to be like in a good headspace. There are days where I'm just like, I just can't do this today.
Mm-hmm.
Can't do it with your over-exaggeratedness.
Right.
Just
I like you said you have to be in a good mood. You specified the mood. I was on Discord call the other day, and one of our friends joined, and she's like, we were talking about burgers for whatever reason. She's like, yeah, I have to be in the mood. I'm like, yeah, I gotta be horny for hamburgers.
my God.
I hate when I get turned on and I go have a fucking cheeseburger. But she didn't
No.
specify what mood. She said the mood.
Yeah, you have to be in the mood for burgers.
Yeah, but she didn't say in the mood for burgers. She said I have to be in the mood. I'm like, whoa, all right. Well, you don't have to get horny for burgers, dude. They're always there. Have whenever you want. You were saying something?
I don't remember anymore because you interrupted inside. Derailed me.
This bit. Now you're trying to gaslight me.
Oh my god.
Anyways.
This is legitimately how we are all the time.
How long do you think it's been?
I can't read from there. You don't have to cover it. Half an hour.
55 minutes.
Jesus.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad for literally having no idea of what we were going to talk about today.
Yep. I didn't read anything else off this website.
No, read one more thing real quick.
Feds announce plan to fund research on using psychedelics to treat chronic pain in older adults. It's a photo of mushrooms.
Yeah, I've never heard of taking shrooms for my pain, but if they want,
I've heard it works great.
If they want to give old people mushrooms, go for it, dude. Don't let me stop you.
I've heard it works great.
Well,
whoa.
Mushrooms are legal in Michigan.
A new federal funding opportunity from the National Institute of Health, the NIH, will use $8.4 million to support clinical trials. And then it's in ellipses, and I don't feel like opening that. But like $8.4 million to test psychedelics on old people?
$8.4 million to do shrooms? Sign me up.
Yeah,
I'm old. I want to do mushrooms. I'll tell you guys how I feel.
But
fucking
like, that's
good. Hate to get the fucking placebo mushrooms. Still tastes like shit, but you're sober. Like, yeah, what the fuck was that?
They would work, technically. Placebos work. It's pretty crazy.
No, not all the time. I hate to think I was high for fucking like a month on end, and then the doctor was like, yeah, well, you were actually in the control group. You were taking the placebos. Like, oh. So I act like a fucking idiot in front of everybody for no reason.
Yep.
I'm like, yep, you're a dumbass. Ha, get tricked, nerd.
I saw a video of someone reading a Ask Reddit post of Am I the Asshole? And it was literally this group of friends that did that exact thing to a friend in the group that apparently just always did like way too much, was center of attention, pick me girl. Everyone was just constantly annoyed with her. And so they kind of wanted to get at her to be like, this, we want to prove to you that you're doing this for attention and you don't need to. Just chill out and be a normal person.
Yeah, they gave her just fucking water all night and she thought she was sloshed.
They were all doing edibles.
Oh.
But they gave her a normal brownie and she acted like she was stoned out of her mind.
Acting drunk's one thing.
Or no, I think what it was is they all ate normal like they were just a normal tray of brownies, but they rumored to her that they were weed brownies.
Oh,
so all of them were totally sober and fine, and she's acting
so was she
insane.
Oh, that must be the placebo effect.
And everyone's like,
dumb bitch.
No, these were just plain brownies.
Tricked you.
And it was asking, like, am I the asshole for doing that?
No. You'd be the asshole if it was the other way around.
Not in my opinion. And I mean, if you think that makes me an asshole, then I'm glad to be an asshole because
you're an asshole if you did it the other way around. Where you're like, no, they're normal brownies.
Yeah.
Then you're just spiking everybody at the party.
Yeah, that's illegal.
That's a crime. Literally a fucking crime.
Exactly. It's not a crime to just lie to your friends.
I also hate all the "Am I the asshole" posts because the like titles always and then when they're really like, oh no, like am I the asshole for kicking out my mother?
Some of them I have read where it is kind of like a 50-50 of like, okay, depending on the details after, maybe you might.
Sure, but I'm talking about the ones.
That's kind of an asshole move.
Typically, if they're on TikTok, it's "Am I the asshole for kicking my mom out of my house?" Hi, 53 male. My mom shot my dog and drowned my wife and started trying to kill my kids. Am I the asshole for kicking her out? Like, you were in the title, not anymore. What the fuck? You're the asshole for not killing her.
Is my mom
what
the
are you talking
asshole for
about?
killing my dog and my wife and my kids?
Hear me out. My kids, wife, and dog were all conspiring to kill her. Oh. But I don't know, dude. Fuck. What? There's always some stupid fucking shit like that. It's always a title that would suggest, yeah, absolutely.
And I think at this point, I feel like people
then
forget that they
definitely
can format them differently. I feel like now, like, am I the asshole has kind of like taken on its own format, like essay format of like the title has to sound like this, and then the body has to go in this specific order, hitting these main points.
Yeah.
Like
hit
it
these
follows
notes.
its own rubric almost
Right.
in storytelling.
And it's not good. It's always I'm
It's
the
so
asshole.
clickbait.
Maybe I'm not the asshole. And then the last one, either definitely a fucking asshole, definitely not an asshole.
Yeah.
Like, it's very rare that they leave them ambiguous for you to decide. It's
I also
always
love
some
the ones...
asshole that's convinced that they're not the asshole, or someone who's been gaslit by everyone around them into thinking they are the asshole.
We officially will have absolutely not a single excuse to ever have a part 2 video posted to TikTok ever again. You can now upload up to 30 minutes of video onto TikTok.
Yeah, the part 2 should have been done after 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I've yet to see 10 minutes worth of part 2s.
Unless you're doing something in the sense of like basically segmented full length episodes of stuff, like like a little docu-series.
Said something. Speaking of docu-series, there's one that I fucking hate.
I watched one that I actually legitimately loved, and they used up every 10 minutes. Like, they did not waste, and I was very appreciative of that. They were working within their constraints. And those one. All the other ones I just scroll on. I don't interact with them.
Shot and Forgot is the channel. They've made 6 episodes trying to find Mystery Man. Who's a guy that was skateboarding in a photo. He's wearing a suit, fedora, glasses, on a little skateboard in the 80s. Or 60s, I think. Yeah, in 1965. And he made 6 parts, and in almost every single part, he goes, so I digitally enhanced the image, and I still can't tell who this fucking guy is. But I know who the photographer is, and I can't talk to him because he's not responding or something. He says something like that. He's like, but I'm talking to this other person, and they say that back in those times that they would send out the photographer to the area the day of the thing.
So they're just making...
He's forcing multiple episodes under the guise of him trying to find this guy. And none of episode 6, I watched it.
It's also not a completed project.
He's like, this is going to be the final episode on this. I was like, oh, he found the guy. Fucking finally. And then he'll be like, well, we can't find the guy, so we're just going to stop doing this. Like, you should have stopped at episode 1, dude. You weren't going to find him. It's just some guy, just this photo. Find that guy off that photo.
Yep.
Find that guy who's probably no longer living from this photo. And then he found someone.
Also, just don't make content about it until it's a completed project.
That's what really killed me. Like I'd
if
rather
it's
just not watch a fucking video today. I'd rather watch in 6 weeks from now a fully fledged out video, and then cut it into parts and upload those parts. So I'm watching a story instead of well, I'll see you guys next week, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
And it is like, I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. I'll see you guys next week. And then I was every time he
come to me with new information.
The first time I was like, "Oh, cool, he's gonna actually try and find the guy. He's gonna do something." And then he would just never get any fucking closer. He found a girl in the same Time magazine, or is it Life? In the same magazine thing, whatever. he found additional photos, and he found one of the girls from the photo. He did an interview with her, and he just asked her the most fucking asinine question. I think it was this one. Yeah.
Did they have to do with the guy at all?
Yeah, one was like, "Do you know who that was?" No. Okay. But he asked like before even getting to the guy. He's like, "See, in the thing you're wearing that shirt, it's like Hyde skateboard or some shit. Like you're wearing the Hyde skateboard shirt. Is that so you can promote Hyde skateboards?" Yeah, dumbass. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, you don't ask.
That's a stupid fucking question.
Well, also you don't ask close-ended questions. Like
You also
that.
don't ask
Bottom line.
clearly stupid questions. In this photo of you in the ad, wearing the shirt for the company this ad you're doing the advert for, is that for advertising? Fuck, I was so fucking angry when I heard him ask that. It pissed me off. And after that, I was like, you know what? Fuck this guy.
You could never.
I'm glad
do
it's
my
done.
job.
No, I could. They'd
You
stop
would
fucking
quit-
talking to me.
You would.
I
quit
get
day
fired.
one.
I get dropped.
You-
Check
Like
out
to wake up in the morning.
check out our link trees and all of our socials below. Thanks for stopping out, guys.
Mhm.